Hello, Tin Lai.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Cheer. Do you receive anything like what is the exam or test assignment from the lecturer?
No, I don't have
Nothing, right?
yes.
Uh, It's next week, right? The exam, the assignment.
No, I don't have anything.
Yeah, but I heard Mr. James was saying like next week. Okay, but
Mm-mm.
anyway, but
Oh
there's
yes,
nothing on
yes,
in the classroom. Yeah,
yes.
okay,
I think
right.
he will send this weekend, maybe.
Okay, Roger that.
Yes.
Right.
Uh, Good evening, Francis and Tin Lai.
Hello. Good
So
evening, Mr. James.
So you
Yep.
come back from your trip, right?
No, I'm at Korea now.
Oh, really? Wow, you
Yes.
travel all the time, huh?
So yes.
So,
I'll even when doing my presentation, I'll be at Korea.
wow, that's great.
Next week, when is the assignment? Is Friday all right or Monday?
I think uh, I think Fridays for you have more time to prepare, huh? Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
that's it. Okay, so 6 p.m. ready, and we still have 2 students. So, Francis, you are traveling or you in the room right now?
I'm traveling. There's an exhibition here, so that's why I'm coming with my client.
Okay, so don't worry about it. You can turn off the sound. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that's
But I
it.
will listen because you will share some insight on next week assignment, right?
Okay, no. Actually, assignment is quite simple. You just pick up some tool from my lesson. For example, business model canvas, business plan, the tool like pastel or SWOT analysis, and just make an idea turn into an action. That's very simple to you, right? Thank you. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So we pick any topic that we want. You will
That's
share
it.
the assignment topic in the classroom, right?
I will share. I will post a lot of material on the Google Classroom already. You can choose and
Yeah.
apply
Only
one
for
theory.
meeting. Oh, okay. Apply one theory. All right, Roger that.
Okay. So I need
Right.
something to mark. That's it.
Can, Roger that. But
Okay.
do you have the assignment instruction like in a document format? Because I believe during the first session you share something, but we do not have that assignment document. It's
Okay.
like
So
like
uh,
topic what are we achieving? What is the objective? And then there are some marks,
okay.
how you tabulate the score. I don't think we have that.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. I will show it later. Okay. We post it on the
Okay.
classroom later. Don't
All
worry
right.
about it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
So okay. Feel free to travel. Okay. Have a good business trip. Huh? Thank you, Francis.
Thank you. I'll be there for like 8 days.
Okay. So see you
Yeah.
later, Francis. How
See you.
about
Yeah, thank you.
thank you. So good evening, Tin Lai and Poi. Oh, wow. So wow. Thank you, Poi. So Tin Lai, can you hear
yes,
me? Turn the face on. Probably today only getting me.
yes. Every time I'm always open line.
Okay. So don't worry about it. Okay. So I will teach you all the thing. The subject I think is so important for especially for someone have never started before. Okay. The first time stop. That's it. Poi, he or she quite sick. So probably hope that you can hear me well. That's it. All right. See, like if you had a question today, just feel free to interact with me because probably you and me. Um, I officially received the information from the administration office. There are only 6 students in our classroom, only 6 1.
Yes.
Okay, and actually we have Pete, and Efren, and another man called Mr. Innocent, and only 3 left. So, okay, that's it. So probably I will teach you something today, and we can stop earlier, and and let you have more time to prepare for the presentation. So I think that Monday and Friday I think is good enough. Okay, you have some day off. you have more time to review my lesson and prepare for your homework and your assignment. It's okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't
because
think so.
okay, actually, well, I teach you Monday and Wednesday, and all of you seem that don't have time to review or even to download my document. I did upload on the internet so far, but you don't have enough time. Right? Okay, but so far, do you understand all my lesson, Tina?
Yes, but I'm can't review about the lessons yesterday, last week. So
Okay. Hope that right. Just that apply to your real cases by your own. Hope that you have learned more from the theory. Okay. So okay. Just have some fun talking together, huh? Today. Right.
only two.
Okay, only two. No, don't worry about it. Okay, because you have more time. We have more time
Yes.
to talk. All right. Right. So I did repair another two slices, two PowerPoint, including at least more than 200 slices for you. That's a lot because actually after you finish the mindset in the mastery, it means step one. In six step, we're talking all about the mindsets of leadership. We move to the predictable cash flow in the niche market. It's when you talk about sales and marketing. And then we move to the next level, leverage. We talk about the human resources. We're talking about the automation. We're talking about the SOP. Okay. And if we continue growing up, we have to talk about the teamwork so far. All right. And then just have a small reviews for the previous section. We have to
Yes.
think how to develop a business idea. When you decided to stop, you have to make the market analyst a lot. We have a lot of tools so far. The first, the business model. The second, intern analysis, SWOT, external analysis, pastel. Think about competition. We think about 5 force. Choose the market. We have the tool TAM, SAM, and SUM. Okay, and identify which activity is the most important thing to invest in. We think about value chains analysis. Okay, so very clear. Just it, however, it's just a keyword. You have to put that keyword into the practice. Okay, it means we develop a business idea after we have a lot of theory. Okay, that's it. So when we work together, remember one keyword: brainstorming and mindstorming. Okay, because visualize will have your team brainstorm more effectively. We have the brand writing. Remember, if you want something clear, don't put in head, put it in the paper. Okay, don't put it in your head, put it in the paper, and it will encourage participations from everyone in your team and avoid the dominance, especially you. Especially you, because actually as a founder, it seems that you master every aspect of your company. However, let's create more space where your employee, your team can have the space to raise their voice. We just listen and ask good question. Okay. And before let them talk, let them ask, let them more time to write down, at least 3 or 5 minutes, write down, brainstorm, okay? Role play, I think this strategy is so good. Try to apply it to your context and your company. Actually, role playing, assign one person like a target customer. Ask them, what's your pain point? If you are a customer, what do you often complain about out of service? Okay? Play roles as the competitors. Ask them, if I were your competitors, this report I will focus on. This trend I will focus on. I will protect the market. By the way, blah, blah, blah. Understand me? Try to think and the thing of your competitors. They will show a lot of things. Or investor, if I want to withdraw more money from the market, what should I have? Okay, it can identify the potential challenges and opportunity you may have considered otherwise. Okay, remember, one person targets customer, one person competitors, and one person investor. Keep yourself, shut your mouth. You know, as a founders and a GM, it's so hard to keep earth silence. Okay, let the ear open and keep the mouth shut down. That's it. Okay, remember? Oh, hello, Lex. Hello, Lex.
Hi, sir.
Okay, a long time no see, huh? That's it. And if we want brainstorm anything, try adapt the technique scamper. Substitute or combine with, or adapt with, modify with, put to use with, eliminate with, and reverse with. Clear? Okay, put the word scammer into ChatGPT and suggest more action from your case and pick up the idea. That's it. Before we launch the whole success products into the market, try to make a very viable minimum products that everybody can see, can touch before full scale up, become MVP. All right, that's it. I give you already the example of Airbnb, but it seems that all of you don't get familiar with it because actually Airbnb is so famous, right? It's so famous and popular, but I don't know. All of you ask, do you know? Nope. Okay, no, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, that's it. So there's some tool, flowchart, timeline, and milestone chart. You know, actually, if you're just a new stop, flowchart and timeline is so important. But milestone is a little bit more challenging because you don't have a lot of of time. Usually for operate daily to earn money. So hardly we have the milestone charge for the stop. Flowchart and timeline much more popular. That's it. I give you 2 examples already. Even though we have the MVP, it doesn't guarantee that you will succeed after you launch a market. For example, Thomas Edison, he failed 100,000 times before, even though he touched the light bulb already. Keep remember that example. That's it. And J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, she wrote a book already, but she got so many times rejected by the publishers. Okay, so actually, on thing repair, and we need a little luck. I have to say, we need a little luck, right? Before we become successful launch the product. So that's the reason why market analysis can't guarantee that your success. However, it can reduce risk a lot. Market research is so important, like this. All of the things we repair just reduce the risk after you launch the final product. Okay, business model canvas, value proposition, market research, 6 steps, 5 ways, anything. It's just the tool to repair before we launch the final products, and all of things we just have to help you reduce the risk. Okay, understand me? About the market research, we have 3 things. The first, think about the trend of that society, the trend of that industry. Okay, so important. That's so important. And green trend is now much more popular. The youngers love green campaigns. Okay, industry. That's it. So try to create an ecosystem, and what the products in your ecosystem must relate something to the green things, green plans, green campaigns, whatever. Okay, and economic factors like inflections, like COVID-19, will affect a lot. It can decrease your customer spending, impact to your sales. That is why you have to choose the market wisely based on the tone, TAM, Samsung. Okay, and some is the thing that you need to buy, need to purchase. We need to buy the data for the report. Okay, we have technological advancement, AI tool. So I think as a founder nowadays, you need to learn how to use AI well. My true advice. Okay, and the target audience, we have 4 things: demographic, scale up, humanity, and goal. I teach you so far to pass. We have a very important strategy here. We call branding strategy. Okay, branding strategy. The thing, we have 3 circles: you, your company, your competitors, and your customer. 3 circles. Okay, and you have to understand that the thing you offer to your customer is much better than the thing your competitor offer. Does that understand me? We call the art of differentiation. We call the art of differentiation. Okay, we have to be different, but not different only. Be much better, be much unique, and explain why the customer choose you instead of your competitor. Okay, simple, right? That's it. So I have example ready. So put the idea to the test. Okay. That's it. Okay. So let's move to the pricing strategy. Okay. Again, before you set the price, you have to analyze the cost. Cost analysis, know your number. Okay. The first, if you want to set the price, you have to know your cost. Okay, that's it. So we have direct and indirect cost. And usually the founder don't die, don't go bankruptcy because direct cost, but usually they will die because of indirect cost. Remember, that's it. And the bridge between the price and perception, we call the value proposition. The thing you offer to the customer better than the thing your customer offer. Okay, that's it. Remember, price isn't just about cost, it's about the perceived value. Okay, you need to solve the problem your customer and identify the unique benefits you offering provides to the customer. Okay, that's it. Remember, this slide is so important. Believe in me, try to keep it and think about it all the time. All right, and take away. That's it. Okay. Here we have the thing. Okay. We have the very important word I mentioned again, the art of differentiation. The first, in the marketing story, you need to tell how different you are. Okay. What makes you better? and why your customer choose you over the rest. Okay, 3 keywords. You follow me? 3 keywords. The first, highlight what makes you different. The second one, what makes you better than. The third, why customer should choose you. 3 keywords. They combine together, become the art of differentiation. Okay, remember, list. Can you follow me? This slide is so important.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so think about your future business. Is it different or not? If it's not different, price war. Only one competition strategy. You have to download your price. If you have no difference with your competitor, understand me? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So what makes you better? Technology, people, process, delivery. Think again. Mastery and niche market. Step 1 and step 2. Okay. What makes you better? And what customer should choose you over the rest? Remember, answer 3 questions. Probably you can focus on the feature and benefit, become physical products. Or we focus about the quality. We focus about the branding, tell the story. And then we can focus on customer service. Choose one of 4 things. Choose one of 4 things. At least you have to be strong. One of 4 things here. Okay? If you are a founder, you think that you are the master of your products. So choose one of 4 things and focus your investment, focus your people on. Make it different. 1 of 4. Okay? Clear? That's it. And pricing. We have a lot of ways to set the price. The first, cost plus pricing. Simple. We have the cost and we have the profits you want. Plus together, we have the cost. We have the profits margin you want. Plus together, we call cost plus pricing. Okay. Usually the new one, the beginner, okay, we choose it. However, I just warning, probably you can end up with overpricing or losing customer. Okay, that's it. Next, value-based pricing is a harder thing. Value-based pricing is a harder thing because you need to focus on more about the branding strategy. We have to affect to the choice of your customer. You have to become top of mind of your customer. Okay, when the customer talking about the products, you have to appear in one of the first 3 places in their mind, top of mind. If you can do it, you can get the perceived value, and then your price must be higher compared to others. Follow? For example, talking about the shoes. Thinking about the shoes. If I want to buy shoes, so which place or which store should I go? Adidas, Nike. In Vietnam, we have very popular one. We call BTS, for example. I mean, I just go around 3 brand name. I was affected by brand name. Okay, that's it. Remember, and it means that we have the perceived value. And in my opinion, Nike is the best, then Adidas, and then BTS. I will pay the money according to the choices on the top of mind. Understand me? That's it. Next, we have competitive pricing. It means we look at the price of the competitors. Okay, if they set $100 US, I can probably plus or minus 10%. Usually we cut the price down a little bit to attract the customer. Okay, for example, the competitors $100, me 90%, probably $90, cut down a little bit. Okay, and then balance trading racing is mean we just want to gain the market share and brand awareness. Okay, I need more customer. I can generate excitement when I establish in the new market. So I cut down, I could have 80% sell off. All right, gain the market share and brand awareness. Okay, remember? That's skimming pricing. Skimming pricing are very high at first, and then the price gradually decreases. An example, easy, right? iPhone 17 is an example. iPhone 17 Pro Max is an example. The first day, the price is the highest. And after that, a month, they will decrease. We call skimming pricing. Okay? It's mean, if you wish to own in the very early days, you will pay a lot of money. And usually that product is related to the text product. Okay, you are one of the earliest people to use that product, to review or to showcase, whatever. Just you are the top to use the products, pay more money. That's understand? And then price bundle, the power packaging. Remember, try to combine on the products and create a very variety of package to your products. Okay, that's it. And we call premium pricing. Premium pricing usually for some kinds of platform. Facebook, for example, usually you use free, and then they will upload you to use the premium products. You pay the money. It's mean if you want to use that model, you need a very big data. For example, we have 100,000 data, and then we just upload 10% of 1,000 data. We earn money. Okay, remember? Simple, right? We have a lot of way based on your strategy, based on the way. Usually, as a founder, you have to identify and decide when we need cash flow, when we need revenue, and when we need profit. Don't always need profits. Don't always think about profits. For example, if we just need stop, we want to have a lot of customer. It means at that time we need more cash flow. Understand, Tin Lai? Can you follow me, please?
Yes, sir. I think this is variation of Lex class, right?
Yes, right. Okay, I just review to make sure you understand me. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And then we had the power packaging. That's it. So today I will teach you more detail about the pricing strategy. Okay.
Okay,
Just
sir.
review. That's it. And then we move the psychological trick of setting price. I think it's so important. Okay. The psychological trick. That's it. What does it mean? Look at here. The first trick, you often say the pricing anchoring. Anchor. All right. So price anchoring, your brand love comparisons. Okay. Show the regular price and then the sale off price. Okay. you create the sense of value for discounted price for your products. We say usually $1,000 US, and then just now 300 and 1,000 weekend price anchoring. Okay. You know, let's just compare two option. It's still 300,000, right? 300 US dollar, right? And however, the people love to buy these products because they think that they get cheaper price. Right. Because psychology. Don't try to explain by logic. It's just psychology, right? Remember. All right. Next. The gem of 99. The gem of 99. It looked like you buy the products the cheaper. Okay. 30 US dollar compared to 29.99. Actually, it is same, but probably you refer the second one because I think it's cheaper. Right. Actually, the ending price is like 19.99. Triggers psychology perception. The product slightly cheaper than the road number. Okay. 29.99 look like cheaper than 30 US dollar. Although it's still the same, right? All right. It can encourage the customer making a purchase right away because they think it's cheaper. Yes or no? All right. Next. And become price decoys. Think about, I give you two examples, the left and the right. When we have the two class of coffee, 2.99 and 7.99, probably people often choose the first one. Choose the first one, 2.99 US dollar. However, if we just put the middle sign in the middle, a lot of people will move to 7.99. It's a magic. Right. Okay. The medium, we push customer toward the larger side. It's been more profitable. Remember, okay. I did apply this example, this technique to my company. And you know, the sale volume, boom, more than twice. Okay, 2 times better. Because if you try to make the products and give them 3 choices, remember only wait 3 choices, and then we refer to buy the middle and the largest one. Okay, when you put the middle, we have 3 options. The people usually buy the medium or the middle or the final one instead of buy the last one, the first one. I'm sorry. Understand me? Okay. When we have this strategy, the people we refer to choose 6.99 and 7.99, and then you increase your profits. Okay, follow me? That's it. Remember. So just very useful tip for you. Try to put in 3 choices. Okay, there are more people will choose the second and the large one for you. That's it. Next, we have the bundle or bundling or package complementary products together with discounts price. This creates a sense of getting more value and encourage the customer buy additional item. For example, one item, 45 US dollar, and 40 items, 197 US dollar bundle. Okay, a package. Remember the power package. That's it. Next, limited time. We usually look at this technique, right? Limited time only 3 days sell off, 7 days sell off. Just a formal, a formal situation, right? Formal phenomenon. Because a limited time offer and scarcity, right? We put you create sense of urgency with the limited time sales off. Okay. So they tap to the fear of missing out, all right, and motivators to buy before the offer expires. And usually we see a put countdown timer on the website is the best way. If we have the website of Facebook, put a countdown timer. Okay. Simple, right? Simple, right? We have a lot of way. Okay, way. We just apply and use one of 5 tricks here that we encourage the customer buy more. It means your revenue will boom. Think about 5 ways. More customer, more purchase, more volume of sales, and more transaction. Okay, remember. So it's all about testing. The key to success with psychology pricing is to test different strategy and see what the resonate best with your target audience. You know, but pricing is so important. We have the 6 way of pricing strategy, and some actually I have more than 100 tips for psychology strategy pricing. However, I just teach you 5. All right. Thank you. Remember, all right. First, price anchoring. The tip is always useful. The tip is always good. Remember. Okay. Next, the charm of 0.99, especially put the sales in US dollar. Next, the price decoy. Put the second option in the middle. And a lot of people will choose the second option, and larger one, increase sale volume. Okay. That's and then the bundle, the package. Try to buy a package. Make all the products in the package and buy, because they will feel more value and cheaper more than they buy individually. Okay, that's it. And FOMO, fears of missing out, limited time offer and scarcity. That's it. And remember, always testing. Okay. You know, actually, my team sales, they always offer the bundling, the package. I try to make a whole package, including 6 small courses inside, and I give them 40% off. They feel cheaper. They get more value by compared to they buy course by courses. Understand me? Simple, right? You know, actually, if you can sell a bundle or the package, you have a lot of benefits. The first, you can take the money right away. Think about inflation. The money you take from customer a year compared to next year is different, although they pay the same amount of money. Due to the inflation, at least 8% of the money value. Remember, in Vietnam, all right. And if you have a lot of money, you take the money first. You have a lot of investment to invest for technology, for automation. Okay, sorry, thank you. Yes, it's testing. Remember. And the next, we will study about building the winning business plan. Just have 1 minute. So, Thin Lai and Liz, can you share me some few new things you learned so far about psychological pricing? We have two model, 2 small lesson about the price. The first we call pricing strategy, the logic.
I
And
want
then
to share because I have seen in cosmetic store before,
Huh?
and I see like the percent discount for like 50% to 70 or 80%. But when I check in the product detail, and mostly 70 and 80% discount is only for the lowest price item in their store. But
That's right.
for 30 or 20% is with the project is with the good quality. And I think that also is psychological pricing, one of the psychological pricing,
That's it.
because
That's right.
we think, oh, this store have like 50 or 70% or till 80% discount. Oh, this store had many discount. We can go and check. But
That's it.
actually it's 80%. It's only the the worst item is 80% discount.
That's it. Okay. Actually, it's a way of psychological pricing. They just make a very good deal for some seasonal product. For some seasonal product, for example, clothing, okay, or some F&B products. If they just pass over that season, that kind of products will
Yes.
down the price dramatically, and they just say 80% off. However, just for some specific products, okay, usually Christmas, for example, Christmas, they will sell off a lot for the clothes in the autumn, because actually that trend at that time just black, red, and white for the Christmas time. Understand me? So the
Yeah.
clothing, that's right. It's also the anchoring, the enterprise anchoring. Usually it's $100 and not just $20. Okay, good example, Liz. Very good. So can you share a new thing? Continue.
Yeah, can I share something?
Okay. Yeah, Francis. Oh, you still here? Huh? You still here?
No, I'm always listening. Although I'm with my customer, but I'm listening.
Okay. So can you share something?
Okay. Yeah, I think we are all talking about psychological pricing, how we get things lower and attract people attention by paying lesser. But there's also some strategy that attract a customer, that you want a customer to pay premium. So
That's right.
this type of customer will actually pay you a lot and you earn a lot. So there's this branding, high class status that we also need to focus on. We cannot
That's
always, targeting pricing to the lowest as much as possible, because some customer they really thinks that expensive things are good things. So
that's
this
it.
is what I want to share. Yeah.
Okay. It's been actually you think about a premium model. Okay, and you have the customer personality, and if you face your target customer is the person who willing to pay the high price, it means all the things related to them must be the high class. There's the customer experience of that target customer must be from good to very good or high class, because actually you have the target audience personnel already. Okay, thank you, Francis. That's it. Because actually, when I have a lot of students, if they study the IL courses, it means they are in a high class customer for me. So all of things from them must be good enough, from the service, from the classroom, from the teachers. All things related to them must be good because they are a high class customer. Okay, that's it. Good. How about Tin Lai?
Yes.
Can you share something? Learn a new thing or just a new thing?
Yes, I got a lot of new things like exhibit and how can I say? I got the class no. Just theory. No, I don't have any special personal expert for this course. Yes, I psychological prices use simple tricks to improve how customers see value like that. Yeah. Anchoring shows a high price first then a discount. Some price like fee cheaper than the like it $30 and the coin offers as a middle options to push customer toward the more profitable choice. Pendly combine like that for me products into a package deal that feels like more value and limited time offers create how can I say create agencies and FOMO with countdowns or taglines. Altogether, this method focuses volume and transition by shaping perception, not just the number. Yes.
Okay, so very good, student. Take notes so well, very clear.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for reminding my lesson, right?
Yes, I take
Actually,
note and I write out what you talk about.
okay, and the price decor is quite good when we have a lot of option. We have a lot of option and try to put the middle, choose 3 option instead of 2. Okay, that's they will pay more money to choose the highest one easier. That's it. Or at least they can choose the middle.
Yes.
Nearly reach the medium. I think it's so good. Yeah, but actually, the first your products must be good. Okay, you have to guarantee your product's good first, right? Thank you. So now we move to the very important part next: how to building a winning business plan. I learned so far, but actually, it's that I have to combine a lot of material and try to use some very simple language, the simple terminology of all of you. Because actually, the business plan is some kinds of science. They use some kinds of complex term. So I will try to put it more simple, right? The first, blueprints for success. Why do we need a business plan? The first, as a founder, we need the clarity and focus. If we have to make clear about your idea, identify the challenges, develop a clear strategy, and achieve a goal. That's it. Then the second one, communication and persuasions. And the business plan will a tool for you to communicate your vision to your potential investor, partner, and your employee. It's okay. As we mentioned a lot about why do we need to start this company and why it's good. And we need the vision, and it's a tool to persuade for your employee, for your investor. Okay, and then we count for funding. We mentioned a lot before. That's it. Investor often require comprehensive business plan to evaluate your business, like a Shark Tank, for example, and then benchmarking and tracking the progress, measure performance against the goal, and identify areas for adjustment. Because as a new stop, we make sure that we have to test and fix all the time. Okay, test, fit, learn all the time. Okay, that's it. So it's just a theory, but actually, if you want to attract more employee at the first time, we need the business plan. We need the visions as a tool to persuade investor, partner, employee. Okay, so important, and it makes you clear about your goal. At least you know the next year what the company need to achieve, right? All things we need to appear in the business plan. And the first, we need to set in clear, smart objective. What does it mean, smart? SMART goal, standing for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's very common tool for the business founder. Okay, so and this exercise, I think you need to spend a day to write down the SMART goal of your company. It's just a theory, but when you put it in practice, it takes a long time. Okay, something you need to know. Clear, define your objective. Clarity is power. So the first must be specific your goal. For example, instead of starting grow sales in the niche market, write clearly, so specific, increase by 20% within next quarter. Okay, very clear, huh? Very clear, very clear. It means specific and measurable. Establish the metric to track your progress. It means KPI, OKR, for example. That's it. Achievable. Achievable. If you want to achieve your goal, think about internal resources. Think about capability. Think about the market decision when you set your goals. Understand me? Usually the founder always think that put the target go up higher, more than 20% year after year. However, if you face COVID-19, is it achievable or not? That's just think about the resources, think about your core value, think about your capability and market condition when set the goal. That's it. And relevant. Make sure your goal align with your own business strategy and contribute to a long-term vision. That's it. Remember, think about 6 steps. 6 steps will help you have the long-term vision. Okay? If you want to get a long-term vision, think about the tool called 6 steps I teach you so far. Okay? That's it. And time bound, it means a plan without deadline is just a dream. Remember, a plan without deadline is just a dream. That's enough. Okay? The reason why you need time bound. Assign a specific time frame to achieve each objective is so important. Okay? So think about your deadline. And as an employee, especially the S1 employee, the first level, okay, just teach them 2 things. The first S and the second T. If you have just the entry level in your company, make sure you specific. And then we had a time bound. That's enough. Okay. And middle manager, think about measurable, think about relevant. That's enough. Because achievable. Usually you have to make analysis a lot. Market, 5, 4, 6 way 6 step value chain. Then you choose to do it. Okay. So remember, at the new entry level, think about S&T. Make sure they understand clearly. Very clear objective. And then give them the time bound, the deadline to do. Okay, what and when. However, with the middle manager, think about how do we measure that goal and how relevant to all the business strategy. Okay, remember? Simple, huh? Very good tool. I think so. If you used to run the project, I think it's very good tool. Believe me. Try to apply it in your condition. That's it. Then some kinds of active I accumulate from the internet for creating a winning business plan. The first, start with a strong executive summary. You have to do that as a founder. The concise overview crafts the reader attention and summarize the key element of your business. And if you want to know which thing is the key elements of your business, think about business model canvas. Simple, right? Okay. You think, all right, mission, vision, core value, products, target market, financials, projection, and funding request. Okay, that's it. Think about business model canvas. Then focus on your value proposition. Again, business model canvas. All right, the unique selling point. What problem you solve for your customer? How different from your competitor? Value proposition. Okay, that's it. Next, demonstrate the market opportunity. It's been time some again. Market fit. Convince the reader that a significant market demand is it, especially with your product, your service. Okay, back up with the data and market research findings. Right. We have to study a lot of tools to help you listen to the markets already. Okay, and present a solid financial plan, especially for fundraising. Outline the revenue stream, expenses, and profitability. Think about 5 ways. Think about 5 ways. Think about 5 ways. All right, you will have the predicted revenue stream, expensive, and profitability. Because actually, you will, based on the 5 ways, you will understand more how many customers will you get, how much money will you get, and how much profits will you get. Okay, 5 ways. So, okay, links on the knowledge together, huh? Links on the knowledge together, huh? Okay, it means when we see a theory, and I hope that after studying with me, you will have a tone. Okay, we think about theory, we have to know it with tone we use in the real practice. Okay, next, keep it concise and compelling. Okay, avoid over lengthy documents. Must be clear, concise, and engaged plan. Okay, especially for communicating your vision. I just remind, vision is a tone that attracts the audience, attract the customer, attract the team members. Okay, that's it. On thing we discussed so far, I just remind. Okay, and remember, there's no one-size-fits on business plan format. No one-size-fit. Okay, research available template and tailor them to suit your business goal. Okay, so that's it. And here is some key elements of a winning business plan. I will teach you after we have a break time. Okay, I need to take some kind of medicine, so sorry. I got thorough now. Okay, so Liz, okay, Liz.
Okay, sir.
So lesson today is quite soft. Okay, that's it. Quite soft. Right, not so hard, because if you study so far with me clear, and then all of the theory, you know the tool to practice it already. Because the most important tool that the business now today apply, I will teach you so far. Okay, so remember, one thing is quite important tool today, we call SMART goal. Put in practice. I just teach you some practice. Okay, no theory. For the entry level, try to give them 2 words here: S&T, Pacific, and Tambang. However, with the middle manager, then we will add more 2 things: the measurable and relevant. They have to check. They have to check the progress, and then make sure the thing you do must be aligned with the all business strategy and the long-term vision of your company. Okay? It's okay? That's enough? All right. I just remind a new thing. Okay, we have the business psychological pricing skill, and then the SMART goal. We will go to the key element of business planning later after the break. Okay, here 1, 2 slices. Hope that you will read at home. All right, we will be back at 7:35. Huh? Okay, sorry, I need to take some kind of medicine. Okay, all right, thank you. Let's break. Okay, we turn back.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Tin Lai. So sorry. It's raining this day, so it's easy to get cold and sore throat. Okay, so okay, let me share the screen. Hope that you can hear me well. Huh? You can hear me well, okay? How about my pronunciation? Can you follow my lesson?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So, oh, thank you, Francis. Wow. Uh, let me see. All right, so the first, again, blueprints for success. So I think it's so important. We need a business plan and just a few pages, but it reflects all things. Clarity in your purpose, communication and persuasion tone, and make sure to secure funding raising for investor and tracking your progress. All right, four main thing. So the first, you need a SMART goal. I told you before, and then some kinds of expert tip. Okay, you have to think about the executive summary. Okay, some kinds of, if you don't know, look at the business model canvas. It nine square. Okay, 9 sections. Mission, products and service, target market, financial projections, and funding requests, if possible. And then make sure you focus on your value proposition. What's problem you solve for your customer and how different from your competitor. I think it's the most important thing. That's it. Value proposition and demonstrate a market opportunity. And market opportunity, you have to think about TAM, SAM, and SUM. Make sure that market size is big enough that what you're pursuing, that worth your investment. Okay, that's it. And present a solid financial plan, especially for call up, for the investment and fundraising. Okay, ensuring for financial projections are realistic and based on your sales assumption. And if you want to have a sales assumption, you have to have a niche market. In niche market, we can predict the cash flow in the niche market based on 5 ways. Okay, the first, you have to prove that how many customer can you generate in that market, and the sale volume, and then how many transaction for one sales that we create the profit. Okay, remember 5 ways. Keep it concise and compelling. Make sure engage business that can transfer, that can communicate your vision. Okay, that's it. So now here moves to some key elements of the winning business plan. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 things. That's it. First, executive summary. Make sure you can catch your reader attention. The first, mission and vision statement. Okay. The second one, the products or the service. The next, your target market. Next, competitive advantage or your core value. Core value. Then, financial projection. I think some kind of investor or some stockholders prefer to hear that. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Think about it as a GM, as a new founder. And company description. Clearly define your business history and core value. Explain what problem your business can solve and value proposition you offer to your customer. Try to make the document about it. Write down clearly. Then write story about it. Okay? Market analysis. I told you so many tools before. All right. Understanding the industry landscape, know about the market trend, the target customer demographics, and competitive landscape. All things we studied so far. Okay. You have to put it in your business plan too. That's it. Next, the marketing plan. The marketing plan means you need to outline your strategy, how to reach your target market, and how to promoting your products and service. It means marketing channel. Okay, business model canvas channel. We have the touch point. We have the customer experience journey. Okay, include detail about the pricing strategy, marketing channel, and sales funnel. We studied so far, right? Pricing strategy, marketing channel, and sales funnel. AIDA. AIDA. Awareness, interest, desire, and action. Okay, that's it. Remember, huh? I hope that when I say one theory, you have to think about one tool you do in the practice. That's it. Done. The management team, including your team members, and highlights their skill, experience, and qualification. And if you want to show the management team, it means you merge in the stage 3, leverage, or stage 4, the team in the C step. Okay? Team members, highlight skill, experience, and qualification. Showcase their expertise and leadership capability within the team. That's it. You have to remember the higher position as your team member in your company, the level of leadership must be increased too. Okay? That's it. Think about situational leadership. They must be in the D3 level. That's it. And financial projection. Project your future revenue, expand, and profit. Think about 5 ways. I mentioned so many times. Think about 5 ways. 5 ways will help you to do it. Simple. And funding request, if applicable. Clearly to state how you plan to use the fund. Okay? And how the investment will contribute to your growth strategy. You know, just during the Shark Tank TV show, right? They just say, if I invest you $1 million US, what will you do? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, understand, right? Think about it. All right. If you want to have a fundraising and some kinds of another element, I think you should, for example, IOP. Is this strategy? I told you, or I wasn't told you before. However, just a new founder, right? Don't think about is it strategy yet, huh? Tin line, okay. Just stuff, right? So here, the first expert tip: you need to tailor your business plan. Tailor your business plan. Don't download a template because actually based on your audience, based on your business goal. Okay, probably this year we just need a niche market, but next year we need to more customer based on the penetration. penetration market. It means you need to focus on the CCS level. Based on the strategy, remember? Conciseness and clarity and compelling narrative. And I think these things ChatGPT can help you. But the specific audience and business goal, ChatGPT cannot help you. It needs a model. It needs the demographic. It needs some insight. So ChatGPT can't help you now. Okay, that's it. Business plan template. And here, for the lean startup plan, you can take a look. I show a lot of example here for you. 2 pages, 3 pages, 3 pages. That's it. You can follow. You can follow. Put it in the ChatGPT. I can help you. No problem. I find it a lot for you. For example, on some stuff new like you, Tin Lai, you can follow it. And how about comprehensive startup plan? If after 3 years you still have the business plan, you can do it. Okay, I did it already. We just have a look and tailor to your business. Okay. So right here, some kinds of service business related to service. You can follow this format. Okay, lean service business plan here. Comprehensive service business plan follow here. Okay, because I just heard that you just want stuff related to the service business, like hotel, like some kind of, I'm not sure. Okay, but however, just follow. All right, follow the template here. Next, how about the e-commerce plan? E-commercial company, e-commercial business, follow it. It's okay. It's mean one kind of company, one kind of industry. We will have one template. I will show you already here. I put on here on this document. It's okay. That's it. Somehow they will different, especially in the operation and marketing and sale plan. Okay, somehow different. That's it. Try to have a look. I give you a lot of example. Okay, that's it. And here is a case study of the bean 3, been there and spilled out. Do you know it? Do you know this branding? Tin Lai? No. Okay. That's it. Okay. I also had a
Wait,
template.
I search on the Google. Wait.
No problem. Okay. That mean I also put in the template already and make one kind of example for you. So we just copy and make sure you tailor to your business. That's it. Okay. I will show already. Just one make example, very specific, very clear. That's it. The first, executive summary. The second one, company description, marketing analysis, marketing plan. Okay. We have the social media, local partnership, loyalty program, and community event. Okay, the same. Operation plan. That's it. It's mean value chain, the primary activity, Okay. Next, financial projection. Okay, and funding request. Okay. Thank you. Simple, right? So
Yes.
actually, I have a lot of material based on your business industry, based on your industry. So try to download. If you just new, think about lean startup. Okay.
Yes.
You see the first, if you just very new one with a problem solution. However, after 2 or 3 years, we had a company description. So quite different, right? That's it. So right. So look at the template. You will see that there's small difference between the total new founder and that stuff up to 3 or 4 years. Okay,
Yes.
that's it. Now this, okay. The first lean service business plan. Look at here, company description. That's it. However, the company description, the money analysis, different, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
okay. So I will post the document for you after the class. Please have a look and know the template step by step how to write a business plan. That's it. And now we move to the new one. Because actually at the first week when I show you the curriculum, so I received some kinds of feedback that we have no section for HR. So today I will add more section about the HR because HR, the human resources, is so important. Okay, we can't do anything without people, right? That's it. The reason why in material I add the section about HR for you. It's been today. Okay, that's
Yes.
it. Because we after we study all the theory on the strategy and then we put it in practice, each time we need people. That's it. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So here, and actually 137 slices. Okay, that's a lot. And then actually the next material, there are more than 200 slices for you. Okay, I just prepare a lot of things. So hope that I can share. And if we don't have a lot of time on the classroom, hope that when you have more time, please take a look because I think it's so useful for you. I promise that. Because I think it's so useful.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
It's my duty. It's my duty. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. So there are lots of thing, but something new and something quite familiar with you. Hope that you can learn. All right. So we have the first, how to build your dream team is the theme of the PowerPoint. Actually, hiring the right people. And the first, you have to know who we should hire and depend on your business. But however, if usually the organization in charge, we include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, 6 department, and think again. Actually, in the SMART curve, branding, sales, marketing, R&D, and operation. That's enough. And think about value chain. Actually, this department belong to the primary activity. Okay, that's it. So remember, all lesson I teach always links together. That's it. That's it. So the first, products and service management. Oversee the development, sources, and curation of your offerings. Simple, right? They involve products development, research, and vendor management. Some kinds of QA, QC, and R&D. Service management, products management. Okay, that's it. Next, for the service-based business, it could focus on the service, design, development, and quality control. The same, huh? QA, QC. All right, that's it. Next, marketing and sales, including the team that develop and implement strategy that strategic customer and generate sales. It means way 1 and way 2 in the 5 ways. Create lead and conversion rate. Okay, marketing and sales, simple. For example, content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, and SEO or public relation. That's us. And managing the customer relationship. Remember the 4th column, customer relationship in business model canvas. Business model canvas, customer relationship, sales and marketing. Okay. Customer support is mean CCS, sale and after sale. After sale is mean customer support. Okay. To build the relationship and brand loyalty, I think it's so important. Nowadays, nowadays more resources will be put in the customer support more than marketing and sales. Because we need to improve wave 3 and wave 4 in the 5-way. Wave 1 and wave 2, we need to hire the marketing and the sales team. However, if you want to improve wave 3 and wave 4 in the 5-way, you need to have the CCS team. Okay, build a relationship and they continue buy more products. That's it. Okay. A job including handling inquiry, return, troubleshoot issue, and exceeding the customer expectation. CCS team is so important for the service industry nowadays. Remember, we need to focus on that team. We need to focus on that team. Okay, that's it. And the operating and logistic inbound outbound marketing. Remember, inbound outbound logistic. Remember, right? Next, finance and accounts. So remember, if you are based on the system, if you are in the mystery and niche market and the leverage, we don't need the financial manager at all. Remember, we just need an accountant for the first time. Checking expensive. That's it. Okay. Because at the first time, the most important thing to increase the revenue instead of cutting cost. Remember. That's it. Web for the GUI and UX, I think it's so important. You need an IT man in your company with a web development, graphic design, user interface, and user experience. When we touch the screen, it should be smooth enough. Without it, I will quit and change the branding immediately. Remember? Okay. If I have the very good experience with the phone, okay, I can choose and order right away by my phone. Okay. So remember, think about an IT man, a landing page, a web page, a landing page of your company. Make sure it's appealing. Make sure it's good. Okay, that's it. Then next, recruitment strategy. I think it's a very important section, but usually HR nowadays often neglect, because actually, if you have a recruitment strategy, the roles of HR department look like the marketing. The marketing will attract the new customer, and HR department will attract the new candidate. Okay, so two-way the same. That's it. Remember? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 way, 6 step in order to create the recruitment strategy. If you want to recruit a very good candidate, make sure to follow that step. Okay, the first one, job board and platform. Okay, utilize both general and niche platform relevant to your industry. For example, nowadays, if I want to hire the new teachers for my language centers, I don't usually post on the very common website, because actually I can have the candidate, but that guy could not teach for my student. Instead of, we have a very niche, niche group, Zalo group for the student from Pacific University. Okay, so they come from that university, they get familiar with my student. So when I hire them, they don't take so many time to get familiar with the target customer. Okay, understand me? That's it. That doesn't mean we need some kind of platform, some community where the candidate belong to and quite relevant to your industry. Okay, that's it. So remember. Okay. Next, Nick Job wrote, allows you to target the candidate with specific skill and experience in the field. For example, when I joined that Zalo group, okay, very popular platform in Vietnam, and actually I can hire some teachers and they get familiar with the technical student. Okay, they get familiar with the technical student. It's mean relevant to my field. Okay, I need the teacher good at language and understanding the customer point, the pain point. Does mean that my technical student, they are not good at the language skill. Okay, so the way you teach or deliver the lesson to them must be different. The way you teach the student who good at economy, who good at language. Understand me? All right, simple, huh? So try to think about the niche market. Try to join to the group that relevant to your field. You easy to get the new one. Second one, social media recruitment. The platform like LinkedIn allow you to target potential candidate directly. So usually in Vietnam, actually, it's some very high pay job I can recruit on the LinkedIn. But usually their demographic is not so appropriate to mine. Usually they will live far away from my place. Okay, probably. Do you know LinkedIn? LinkedIn? Yeah, okay, popular, huh? Thank you. LinkedIn is so popular. Actually, LinkedIn is competing with a very famous one in Vietnam. The platform called Vietnam Work. Vietnam Work also the place to recruit the employee. Okay, that's it. So, however, the channel I think that most effective is employee referral. Try to encourage your existing employee to refer a candidate from the network. I think it's the most effective channel. Okay. You know, actually nowadays, the member from team sales of mine usually recommended by existing employee. They are working in the workplace. They understand the core value. They know the environment. So the people they suggest much better compared to the others. Okay? So think about employee referral. Think about the people in organization. Ask them to recommend and give them an award. I think it's the best way and the cheapest way to have the talent. Okay? Remember, please expand your reach. Expand your reach. Usually, you know, as a sales managers, as a marketing managers, I hardly scan CV online. To be honest, usually, in my job, I just share my own experience. I spend 3 and 4 hours per week outside, go to coffee. I will ask and we choose. We meet more candidates outside. Okay. It's the best way to recruit. Face to face. Go outside and find, especially in the coffee shop, sales. Okay. Interview them right away. See the way they serve me. And if they're happy, I can choose them, join my team. Okay. That's it. Simple way, huh? Okay, expand your reach. Don't limit yourself to the online platform. Face-to-face interview. Go outside. Spend 3 or 4 hours on a place that usually catch your candidate. Understand me? Okay, the place the candidate tend to be there. Okay, go there to see them. That's it. And nowadays, one most important task of HR department is develop employer branding. Okay, usually you will see when you apply to the very famous company, they will have a website showcase the company value, the company cultures, and the employee benefit. Of often you see some TV show about the team building, the company tour. That's the way to develop employer branding, to make sure that your company is an ideal place to work. Okay, understand? And in the activity, we show off your company culture, your company value. That's it. And usually we see on the website, but the website quite different from the website you see. Okay. Remember, the most important task of HR department now today, develop employer branding. Next, focus on the candidate experience. Create a positive experience throughout the recruitment process. For example, respond promptly, usually during 24 to 48 hours. Keep talking to them. Keep them informed about the status of their application. Try to make an online conversation between HR department and potential candidate. Make sure they feel comfortable, okay, and keep contact to you before they officially go to the interview. Okay. HR department, we know how to do it. Don't worry. But you have to understand, we have that step. Okay? That's it. Right here? That's it. We have the 6 step for recruitment strategy. If you follow one by one, make sure you will have more opportunity to have a good candidate. First, job board or platform. The second, social chain. The third, employee referral. And I know you know that. Employee referral is the most effective way. Try to use it. Expand your reach. Not online, but offline, face-to-face, go outside. Okay? Because the job of the management board, the job of GM is to build the team that can run automatically. That's it. Make sure to attract the new factors to your team every year. Okay? Then develop your employer branding. So important. So important. Develop employer branding. To make sure the potential candidate understand that your company is a good place to work. You have to prove that. You have to prove that. Okay? You have to prove that. And then focus on the candidate experience before they go officially or face-to-face interview with you. Make sure keep talking, keep them informed about their application. Understand me? Yes or no? Simple, huh? Okay. Become recruitment strategy. You know, we have overview is enough. If you want to deep dive, let the HR department do and report to you. Simple. But we need to know there are 6 steps in this strategy. Okay? That's it. And some kinds of tip. Okay. Usually, we will ask the candidate about his past experience to predict the future behavior. That's it. We ask a question in the past to predict what can happen in the future. Okay? And you give them some kinds of situation and let them show how they can solve the problem. Okay? That's it. Remember, hire for the culture. Hire for the culture. We have some tip here. Hire for the culture. Train for skill and see the result. Remember some kinds of tip? Hire for culture. If you think that discipline is the most important thing, let's hire the people who are very strong at discipline. Okay? That's it. Remember, we have some kinds of work. Hire for culture, train for skill, and see the result. Make sure culture of the company is a top priority. Okay? That's it. So if you're very good at attitude, you can be the S1 situational leadership, right? And then we train you, I will ask someone in HR department, we train the skill for you. That's it. And invest in the onboarding and training period. I told you one time before, usually for the new employee, they easy quit your company after 3 and 6 months. Okay? So make sure the periods from 3 to 6 months, invest time, give them more training, keep contact with them, help them to get familiar with the team, the company, and the culture. Okay? It's been S1. They need direction. They need supervision. Okay? Again, situational leadership. Remember, huh? That's it. So, and here, of course, but I don't chase it. Especially the word competitive. Especially the word competitive, right? However, you have to know, we need some benefit package to extract and retain the top talent. I think it's true. Okay, some kinds of position in your company, you need to give them a lot of benefit for the first day when they go together with you for the first 3 years. Okay, that's it. So here, some kinds of thing you should mention: health insurance, POT, flexible work arrangement, and nowadays the team prefer flexible work arrangement, work from home, whatever. Okay, or career path, professional development opportunity. I think it's important. Okay, just promise after the next 2 years, when you join this company, after 2 years, you can do this, do that, do that. You can become this, become that. Okay, professional development. Okay, and profit sharing or stock option. Usually for the core team, the people follow you 5 or 7 years. They move to D4 already, and now nothing you can encourage them anymore because they have all. So it's a time to think about profit sharing or stock option to the core team, especially the people follow you over 5 and 7 years. Okay, right? Thank you. So, fostering innovation, again, lifelong learning. I told you many times before. Okay, workshop, conference, online courses. Simple, right? Make sure they learn new skill. Usually, right? Okay, the HR people refer to learn about HR people. Nope. All right. If you are in the S1 level, in the situational leadership, S1 level, direct them, give them a lot of book, give them a lot of courses, give them a lot of conference to attend. However, in the middle manager, you should rotate, you should change perplexity. For example, HR should learn about sales should learn about the marketing should learn about the finance. Open their horizon. Okay, make sure to let them learn all the skill. Open their horizon. Okay, empowering and ownership. Delegate the task effectively. Remember, delegate the task effectively. You delegate the task, but you still take responsibility. Remember that word. Okay, you delegate the task. It means you trust the employee, and you still take the responsibility for that task. Okay, remember. Okay, think about situational leadership. It's so clear about it. Okay, embrace the new idea. So I think you should have a campaign and give some kinds of intensive for the new idea. For example, in my company, if you want to give one very excellent idea, you can get the bonus about $1 million. If they can apply, it can be applied to the company. So each month I receive a lot of new idea. Okay, if you can turn the idea into action, give them money. That's it. You don't need to brainstorm anymore. Money can help you do it. Whenever you know how to exploit the power of the team. Remember, okay? I think it's a good way. It's a good way. And allocate resources for innovation. I think it's quite important, especially for the technological field. All right, the money to invest to R&D and technology, I think so much is so much. The reason why you need to allocate resources enough for innovation, especially for technology, because it needs time and budget. Okay, it needs time and budget. Investing R&D is a good way for long-term success. However, in short term, it will waste a lot of money. Okay, that's it. The reason why you have to think and allocate resources. Okay, just a theory. That's it. Some kinds of expert tip, and there's some keyword, some my keyword from the real experience. The something about it's just a theory, and here is my own experience. Okay, the first, nurture the culture of innovation is so important to unlock your team creative potential and drive the development of new idea and solution. Create a campaign that catch up the ideas of a lot of people and give them money, give them award, whatever, money or non-money award. Okay, to collect the idea from them, but make sure you have to turn at least one of many ideas into the action. A lot of founder create a campaign, pick up the idea, but do nothing. It's very dangerous. It can destroy the creation and motivation. Understand me? That's it. And recognize and reward winning idea. Okay. Keep the innovation engine running smoothly. For example, in my company, 1 month I will have 2 activity. 1 month I have 2 activity. That's it. Think about one new idea of your department. Okay, and look outside. Think about the 3 top competitor. What do they do good? Try to copy them. Okay, try to copy and follow the top in the market, and think about 3 current competitor, the people equal us. Look at it. What did they do well, and what did they need to improve? Okay, try to learn, and make sure we give something back to them. Remember? Okay. The reason why just They will think about inside the organization, and they will look at the competitors, look at outside, think about the top 3 and the top equal with us. It's also an innovation. It's also a creative. Because actually the top one, actually we just follow them. I'm sure that the thing we are worrying about, the thing that we don't have solution, they have already. They pass it already. Remember? Okay? That's it. We stop. We have a lot of things that is still fix and test, but they have the SOP already. It means they suffer before us. They give solution already. Okay? That's it. And building trust and collaboration, a team that work together. And I think this part I will show you the next time. Huh? Okay, there's a lot of things. And I will show you example too. And then we move to the sales and marketing. We have the HR team. We have the sales and marketing team. Okay. Some kinds of theory that important. After we have finished the sales and marketing team, it's time for you to make a presentation to me. Okay. Monday, we will finish about the HR, how to build a team and sales and marketing. And Friday, we will make a presentation and present it in front of the classroom. Okay, that's it. So again,
Sorry, sir, for interrupt. So for
okay.
this presentation on Friday, we don't have any specific topic from you. We just, pick up one topic, whatever we have learned in your lessons, and then we
That's it.
do our presentation.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah,
So
for
actually,
example, for example, situation leadership, S1, D1 until 3,
that's
S3.
it.
There we can use any example from any topic that from until now we have 4 PowerPoints from you, plus this
Yes,
could be 5. So from these
that's it.
5 PowerPoint, we just choose one topic and we talk about it with a PowerPoint.
That's it. Okay. So
Perfect.
don't worry. I will make a clear instruction on the classroom for you to follow.
Roger that.
It's very simple, and actually, I do prepare already for you for the final exam assignment too. It means your final assignment, you need to pick up one idea, use the theory to turn this idea into the business plan and call for fundraising. It means we have an idea and you need a tool like a business model canvas, pastel, 5-fold, SWOT, value chain, and something about marketing, sale, and finance, and then just image that you are ready for fundraising. Okay, simple, huh?
Okay.
I think you overqualified for this. Don't worry about Francis.
No.
Okay.
Still learning.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so just have a small revision for today. Building a dream team. The first, we need to build some position like this, but make sure tailor to your business. Okay, make sure to tailor to your business. That's it. And we have a strategy for recruit a team member. We have 6 steps here, and the most effective way from employee referrals, because they know your cultures, they know your company. Make sure to explore the network of your current employee. I think it's so important. Huh? Okay, that's it. And the most important thing for the HR assignment is to build and develop the employer branding. Okay, take time to think about it. Okay.
Right. Just one question, sir. But all these in-house operations, in-house marketing, in-house HR, they are very traditional. In fact, the modern company right now, they use consultant, they use managed services to make the company lean. And they always go for expertise, like proven with HR records, proven with consultant record, so that they can get things faster. I think most company right now, the modern company, they don't want in-house grown-up employee. They rather use consultant outside. They rather use expert outside. And then quickly that can bring them closer to a business opportunity.
I totally agree with your idea. However, you have to understand that the thing that when we recruit a new members in your company, the first make sure you can recruit as fast as possible. However, the thing that we always need to take into consideration, we can hire fast. However, we have to consider they fit our culture or not. And of course, when we hire an expert outside, you have to pay a lot of money.
Yes.
That is okay.
And yeah, sorry to jump into it. When we pay expert, we pay more money is when recommended by the customer. And the customer will say that, I have someone who I know very well that I need. Yeah, then this is the what do you call that? The glue and the sticker that can actually bring the company and the customer together. For example, like, I give you a case scenario. Like if I go to a unknown country, for example, Somali, to go and look for business opportunity, and then I cannot go in and penetrate myself. I have to definitely clinch on to a expert or clinch on to a consultant that can bring me to the ministerial. And then this ministerial, then from there I'll pay him, of course. But as long as you get me a project, how much I will pay to you, because I can even give them like profit sharing, like just now you mentioned it. If this project landed to me, 20% of the profit margin will be yours. That kind of things. So this trick works better than most of the time. It works better, I think so, because these are the person,
Because actually, in your senior case of scenario, you are develop the market in a different place, right? It doesn't
new market.
Okay, that's it. Okay, it's actually, if you want to, if you open the market in the new places, your trick is the fastest way. But I'm not sure is it good and fits for the culture or not. I think short term is okay. Short term is okay, but whether they can work with you and go with you for a long time or not, I just wonder about it. Okay, that's it.
Right, because these services and project management consultant, is always tricky. You cannot always stick with one customer, and you have to always go around and then use such strategy and plan, unless you are selling something like it's commercial B2C. Then yes, then you need to have the culture fit. For example, Microsoft, for example, Adobe. Then forever you need employee that can fit your first generation to the last generation, like Apple, first generation to the last generation, and always bring the brand up. This definitely we need in-house employee. But it's all depending on the kind of business model that you are, right.
I totally agree with you because I told you before, it's no one fixed on business. You have to tailor for your business, and okay, of course, it depends on your business model. Thank you.
Yes. And as long as you earn money.
Okay, of course, you need some profits. Okay, you need some cash flow. You need money. Thank you. So, next we move to how to create the winning culture for your team, and that next we move to the building trust and collaboration. I think it's so important. Internal conflict is so terrible. Okay. And we move
Emotional
to
intelligence now.
emotional intelligence, leadership, and then for the marketing and sale. Okay, how to reach your ideal customer. More about the sales and marketing, I think is so important for the founder because you need sale, you need customer, right? Thank you. How about Liz? Liz, can you share some news you studied today with me, Liz?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Today I understand about like recruitment strategy. Like it's about finding the right people in different ways. Company like use job board and online platform They
Okay.
also do like social media recruitment to reach more people. And the second step is employee referral. It is the important step, as you say. Another, which means current staff recommend like new candidates.
Okay.
Another important strategy is to expand the company reach, not only focusing on one group of people, but
Mhm.
opening to wider talent pool. Company
Good.
was employee building so that people wants to work there, and finally they must focus on candidate experience by responding quickly, keeping applicant informed, and making interviews smoothly. These
Okay.
all steps are very important in recruitment strategy. And as I learned, important to like invest in onboarding and training new employee needs orientation about the company policy and their specific role.
Good.
Introduced to they should also introduce to the team and given continued training and develop opportunity, they can grow and perform better.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Wow. Thank you. You remind all of my mentoring. How about Tin Lai? How about you?
Yes. I learned that building a strong things starts with a clear recruitment strategy, including job boards, social media, employee referrals, expanding reach, and employee branding, and focuses on candidate experience. I understood that it is better to hire for culture and train for skill, since employees who fit the company values adapt more easily. The first 3 to 6 months are critical for retention, so leaders need to guide and train and supervise closely for following the saturation and leadership. And I also see how benefits like health insurance, flexible work and clear development motivate employees in their early years, while profit sharing or stock options are more effective for long-term stacks. And then as employee grows, they should rotate. They should rotate roles to expand their skills, and leaders should delegate tasks effectively while still taking responsibility. Necessary innovation is also important by running idea campaigns, and then rewarding creativities and learning from competitors. Finally,
Wow. Oh.
sorry, my connection is terrible.
No problem. It's okay. You
So
did your job
finally,
well. Don't worry. You did your job well. Okay.
video teams require tailoring rules to the business and strengthening employer branding to attract and retain the right talent.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So we have some keyword and depend on your industry and your business in some specific period of development. You can use my tip. And actually, I did collect and see a lot of theory and I put it in some kinds of very simple word. Hope that help you understand. You make sure you know what to do, but you need to be flexible enough, depend on development and the nurtures of your business. Okay, that's it. So hope that some keyword can help you. Remember, again, keyword today: high for culture, training for skill, and see the
See
result.
the results.
And
Yes,
see
I
very important. Okay, so that reason why vision, mission, and core value is so important. You need to have in your business plan vision, mission, core value. The vision, mission, core value is the thing that you persuade and you hire the employee later. Especially, it's so useful for the HR department. Okay, that's it. So I think we stop for today. Let's wait for a minute. I will mark your attendance, but I think on the floor. I can remember now. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So don't worry. I will give very clear instruction about your assignment next week. All right, that's it. So you have 1 week to repair, and with me, your attendance is so appreciable. I know that, okay, because after a hard working day, you still join my class. I'm really appreciate it. Don't worry about assignment, okay. All of things is so simple. Everything is so simple to me because I know you're so hardworking because learning a journey. We have a lifelong learning, not just a 12 weeks 12 model. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming to my class. Have a nice day. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you later.
Bye bye, sir.